Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alcs G3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Marshall Bayer will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had to me one time, this is what they look like, and this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, the third baseman, number 23.
First offering on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Justin Knapp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mott is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Third, the first baseman, Alfonso Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Brandon Eller would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. And time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Paul Battle gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Leading up for the Astros.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Stanley Mott.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Strike taken to throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you see there, lying in wait for the winner in this series, the National League representatives, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And what a story they've been all year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for Houston. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, Brandon Eller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Ross Jacobs. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. And he is in there.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mott patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Julian Gill. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Gill is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Julian Gill goes down for out number 2 in the top half. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Got him.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Rich.
At the plate, Rich Franco. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slow roller down the third baseline. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you see there, lying in wait for the winner in this series, the National League representatives, the Pittsburgh Pirates. And what a story they've been all year. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Indians, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Lindor.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Lindor, the former Baltimore Oriole, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. His first homer so far in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
Into the box, Kenny Gallegos, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit to short. Correa has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Digging in, Justin Knapp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians are on the board first, thanks to leading off the inning, Jim Best, and they'll need him to get something going here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
3-2, full count. Count remains full. Full count still. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Sebastian Cabrera.
Sebastian Cabrera.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Stanley Mott. He reached on a single in his first try. windup and the 0-1. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Eller. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Eller.
Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting,
Ross Jacobs. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now digging in to try it again, Clint Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-2. Popped up. Lowe will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Down in order. Here's Carlos Correa now. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Carlos.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Tucker, a native Floridian. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And he's safe. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now
here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first, Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Rich Franco is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Drilled to the right side. Ashley gloves it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Digging in, Julian Gill.
Leading off for Cleveland, the catcher.
First delivery to him on the way.
Gill.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tucker giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Francisco Lindor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the
Okay,
Astros,
thank you, Heidi.
the designated hitter.
A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Jim Best.
Best.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. It remains 1-0. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Kenny Gallegos. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. The 1-0. is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing, and he pops him up. Cabrera trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Mott is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. In now for Cleveland, Alfonso Casto. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Left side. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around. Leading off the inning, Sebastian Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fouled away.
Cabrera.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Jacobs has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Stanley Mott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right there for strike one. Grounded down the third baseline. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And there's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Now on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Striding in for Houston, T.J. Lowe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Brandon Eller. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tucker sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Striding into the box, Clint Frazier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Tucker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Pasto takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Rich Franco. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now the Astros designated hitter, Edwin Ledford. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Gary Reyes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Reyes is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one, didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Francisco Lindor will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Comes set with the 0-1. That's a breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in, Kenny Gallegos. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Mott giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding in for the Indians, Justin Knapp. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it. Riding in once again, Ryan Norris, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The batter.
Now in the box, Jim Best. This is 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And 2-2. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching does it.
The batter, number 19. Second baseman.
In now, Sebastian Cabrera. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Jacobs moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up for the Stros, Stanley Mott. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive.
Hit high and deep out to left field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman, Alfonso Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Brandon Eller, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
Now batter, the center fielder.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Liner toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And in the late stages of Game 3, they've broken the tie.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough?
Into the box now, Clint Frazier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Mott is there, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Julian Gill. First offering on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Jacobs leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Mott is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now batter,
stepping in, Dan Ashley. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Up next
Boy,
for
that's a
Cleveland.
big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for Atlanta.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Indians 3 and the Astros 1.
Ladies and
Ray
gentlemen,
Guerrero
your
is the
attention,
man
please.
called on to close this
Now
one and
pitching
earn
for
a save in the 9th.
Number 45.
Ready now, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Sent on the ground out to second. Ashley moving to his right, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
And there are the final numbers for the
He's
Indian
dead.
starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
The right fielder, number
Coming to the
12.
plate now, Kyle Tucker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Popped him up. He brings it in, and the Indians are 1 step away from a sweep. They take a commanding 3-0 lead here on the road as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cleveland Indians take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the league championship series. Paul Battle pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors.